Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we're in a siege of Chimera Castle here, which isn't too far away from the last siege we did in the last episode. And what we're going to do, obviously, we're going to take this castle. And I think this episode we're mainly going to be sieging castles here. I think the main castles we're going to be sieging is Kuzer castles.
Footmen!
Because we can take all the Kuzets here. And my apologies for the dogs in the background. They're probably somewhere outside, I don't really know. But there's nothing I can really do about it, so we're just going to have to record with it. But obviously, it's not going to be too bad. If we take this castle, we take maybe 3 more castles. Battania goes ahead and takes 2 castles. That's going to be 6 castles. The Kuzets aren't going to be able to take 6 castles back against 2 kingdoms. Which then means we're going to be winning. The Kuzets are going to be going down in land, and we're going to start actually winning a lot. We don't need any more clans from the Kuzets. We also don't want any more clans from the south. We want 2 from Valandia. But besides that, besides taking 2 clans of Valandia, we can wipe the south, the Kuzets and Valandia out of the world. Just whenever. Which is obviously going to be pretty nice. We're absolutely just demolishing them here. Yeah, this is going absolutely beautifully here. Yeah, they've got 44 men left. To be fair, it's quite a overpowering number. They have about 300 men, I think, but we have just numbers. This is obviously going pretty nicely, and if we win this, which I have high hopes we will, I'm not too sure what castle's next. I think I can survive that. Yeah, I did survive that, luckily. Ooh. That guy's going to deal a lot of damage. Well, he can't deal damage if he's dead. Yeah, but we're definitely doing good work right now, and I'm not sure which kingdom we want to finish first, the Kuzets at the south. The south has 2 towns, and the Kuzets have 3 towns and like 8 castles or something like that. So I'm not too sure which one we want to finish first. Right now we're just trying to get damage on the Kuzets while we can here, really. Also, as you remember, we made peace with the west last episode, so we're only at war with the Kuzets and the south. So there's only those 2 kingdoms we can really deal damage to. So I'm really not sure which kingdom we want to crush. Right now, I think it's best to crush the Kuzets. Really get them low on land, low on men, low on everything. Battania can continue crushing the Kuzets when they're low on land, low on men, low on everything, where they're weak. The Battania is going to continue crushing the Kuzets then, and then we can finish off the south and then fully just destroy the Kuzets. And the Kuzets is going to stay weak because Battania is going to not let them rest. If Battania doesn't make peace with them. If Battania doesn't make peace with them, that's going to be very good. If Battania does make peace with them, then there's nothing we can really do. But obviously the first step is to crush this castle, which we're doing a very good job at. I'm just going to charge everybody at this point. But we're definitely doing a very good job. We took 1 injury and wiped out basically all the men. Taking a castle for basically 3 here, which we do quite a lot if we outnumber them that much. We take a castle for 3 quite a lot, just because of the sheer numbers. Oh, they actually managed to get away here. We can hopefully stop some of these men from getting away. Or apparently I'll just get pushed. Yeah, that was a bit weird. I didn't know they could just run into me and push me. where I can't shoot a bow. I still haven't done the 120 upgrades. It's not like I need to really. But it's kind of funny that I've had like 120 upgrades that need doing for like 3 episodes and I just keep not doing them. But we obviously don't need it if we won every single battle. How many defenders? They put 200 defenders. I don't mind leaving them with 200. What are they planning on sieging? Oh, if they siege Aikenster, I can siege Azua. That's going to push them back another 3 castles. They're trying to give it to Battania. I'm going to spend 500 influence to give it to that guy. We need to give him a... Oh, instead of sieging that, we might siege Oniri then. Yeah, he's still sieging Azua. I mean, Aikenster, not Azua. No, he is. Oh, no, he changed it to Azua. Yeah, so we go ahead and siege Oniri, give that to Battania. Say the Battanians take Dinner and Cyretos. Then we can come back, siege a few more castles, and we're going to be set, really, for wars. I'm going to siege... Do we siege Ona? Or if I can? I think we want to siege Ona. Because I think that's going to cripple more of the clans if we siege Ona. Oh. Yeah, that's definitely not too bad. Oh, there was a Battanian horseman there that I could have taken. Yeah, so we'll be back once we're ready to launch Assault on Ona. Hopefully they siege Azua, and then hopefully Battania... Oh, Battania is going to trade castles probably here. Dinner for Epinosa. Epinosa, how many defenders does Epinosa have? Oh, being defended by Parado's army. They're going to defend Epinosa then. I'm assuming. Yeah, the Kuzas just got taken prisoner, which means they're going to take Dinner for basically nothing here, hopefully. We've got Aikenster, we've got another big army. Battania is just a powerhouse compared to the Khuzaits. The West's decently powerful. Hopefully they declare war on Valandia. But I'll be back once we're ready to launch the assault on Ona here, and I'll give you any updates that happens with any part of the map, so I'll see you then. Oh, actually, before we cut, Legata rebelled against Valandia, which is actually quite good for us, because it just stalls Valandia for longer. But we'll be back once we're ready to launch the assault, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back. The Valandians just declared war on us here, which I'm not sure if that's good or bad. We want to take some of the clans off Valandia, but we also don't want to die to Valandia. Well, not die, but we don't want to take a lot of damage to Valandia. That also might divert... Oh, unsec. Yeah, it might divert them to aggro them when we want to aggro the Khuzaits. They've got 11 fiefs, they've got 9 fiefs, and they've got 2 fiefs. I think it might be time to kill them then. We could declare war on Battania. Just so they get the clans. What are they sieging? Hopefully Khuzait land. That's what we want to be sieging here, Khuzait land. Khuzait land is where we want to siege. But yeah, Valandia just declared war on us, so that's obviously not great. We're almost ready to launch the assault, so I'm not going to skip. Because we just need to break some of their stuff here. We just need to break their catapult and then we're good. And we might want to build a siege tower as well. We can also boost cohesion. And yeah, I'm not too sure. They haven't took Legat back. So we could run over there and get in Gatherer once this siege is done. I'm not too sure. Obviously, we want to really rip through the Khuzaits here. We want to tear through all of the Khuzaits' land. Really deal damage to them. We just need to destroy that catapult there. I don't really want to go in a fight with 2 ballistas. Oh, we're actually... I don't mind going in a fight with 1 ballista, so we're going to launch assault here. But if they siege more of the Khuzait fiefs, I head up to Valandia. I can hire in Gatherer. That's going to strengthen us. I think we're going to change exactly what we're going to do this episode. I think what we're going to do now, we're going to take this fief off the south. We're going to take... You know, we're going to finish off the south. We're going to finish off the south, then we're going to head up to Valandia, get in Gatherer, finish off the Valandians, then head back up to the Khuzaits, rush through the Khuzaits, Then it's just going to be the Western Battania. I think that's the plan. I don't know if we're going to be able to complete it in this episode. We probably won't even be able to finish off the Valandians this episode. Never mind the Khuzaits. But we can definitely get something started. Depending on how much we can do, depends on if we're going to be able to get all of them this episode. Because if we can get the clan, the Valandian clan, if we can get 2 of the clans, Ingathera and Aldrich. If Aldrich comes with his town and castle, that's going to instantly make it a lot easier to kill Valandia. But we're going to obviously see. We're going to have to take Fikane soon. We're going to take Fikane. I think we're going to declare war on Battania. Even though we're not particularly wanting a Battanian war, we want the clans to go to Battania. Even though they're going to die soon anyway, I still kind of want them to go, because I'm not going to deliberately lose to lengthen the campaign. Obviously, I do want to win, but if we declare war on Battania and they get more clans, that's going to make it more fun. There's going to be more battles and stuff. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to force war on Battania after this siege. We're going to then siege Fikane. Then the south's gone. Then we're going to head up to Valandia and take that clan. I think that's the plan. That doesn't seem like too bad of a plan. It's going to get stuff done as well. Because South's gone. So South's completely gone. There's no problem with the South anymore. Then we can take a clan of Valandia, which is permanently going to weaken them, permanently strengthen us. That's going to permanently flip the tides of the walls. Because there's 4 kingdoms, and then one of them's permanently weaker. We can probably take a 4-front war in all honesty. And win. Especially with the amount of kills we can get. Because we can wipe the south, then maybe wipe Valandia before we lose too much land. Then we can definitely wipe the Khuzaits and stuff. It's going to be pretty good. Battania is one of the most powerful kingdoms though. Because obviously they have their full clans. West has got almost their full clans as well. We're absolutely crushing them on this wall here though. We're winning on the wall, which is obviously very good for us. I'm not too sure where the rest of them men are. Oh, they're probably over this side, considering our men are heading over this way. Yeah, so we're just going to head over this way, see if there is anybody over here. Our men are actually stood still, which is a bit strange. They're throwing javelins. Ooh, I did not mean to fall. It looks like it's going to fall damage. I don't really want to get too close because I'm going to get surrounded, kind of like they're already starting to do. Ooh, they're actually surrounding me a lot. Oh, I actually went down there. That's not good. But we can still win this very easily. We can definitely win this very easily. Yeah, we're crushing them here. Yeah, this is going very, very nicely here. We're kind of getting held here. No, actually, it looks like we're getting more kills here. Yeah, this is going very, very nicely here. We're absolutely dominating them here. For a second, I thought it was going to go downhill a little bit, but it just didn't. And that's the victory here. That's obviously very, very good. We just took Ona. And we're definitely going to siege Fikon now. Oh, they actually retreat to keep. So we've got a keep defense here. Which isn't terrible. Oh, we might as well just send the Fiend Champions. We're going to take the prisoners. And we'll be back once ready to siege Fikon, so I'll see you then. Right, to go back. Sadly, they're not giving it to Baronet, which is actually surprising. So what we're going to do, he's got Poros and Cyronia. He's only got 1 town. So we're not going to give it to Akram, because Akram's already got a decent chunk of land. We're going to give it to Fikane. Or Fikron or whatever. And we're going to siege that town. I'll be back once we're ready to launch the assault, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, as you can see. We're launching the assault on Fikane. We're actually not going to head up to the Valandians to do anything, because they managed to take the town back before we've even started heading up there. So they've given it back to Ingathera. So we can't go ahead and gain that town. Not that town, that clan. Because they own a town. And I'm not going to siege a town just to get a clan. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish off the Crusades here. So we're just going to let Valandia do what they want. Because they can't really take too much land. They don't have that many clans. So it's not like they can absolutely devastate us and take multiple towns. They can just about make maybe a push for 2 towns at most, I'd say. Sadly, they've actually merged all of our men. So we can't go ahead and do a very easy siege. Oh, for a second I thought that was a catapult, but no, luckily it's a ballista. I didn't think I would have left a catapult, but I was like, did I accidentally leave a catapult? But I didn't. We're outnumbered here, but we outpower them a decent chunk. And if we can get up these ladders, it's going to be a hard fight here. Definitely a hard siege because we only outnumber them 2 to 1, and we kind of launch assault a little bit quick. But it does look like they have a lot of archers, as opposed to having outnumbering us in infantry holding one side of the wall. It also does look like they're diverting all of their men, which isn't great considering we're going all in on one side. They're going in on all one side to defend. It's not doing too great. But the amount of kills I managed to get is great. Especially with me getting some infantry on the walls here. The archer isn't going to help. The archers already went down. Fiend champions will help though. Fiend champions are basically shock troops. Shock troops that know how to use a bow. Basically what Fiend Champion is. Yeah, well, just getting loads of kills. It does look like they've got a lot of archers. Yeah, and they've lost their advantage here in numbers. They've also lost a decent chunk of power. As you can see by the kind of the state of the battle with the top bar. You can see them absolutely just demolishing them here. We're absolutely just demolishing them. This is actually going beautifully here. We did outpower them a decent chunk, but now that we've got this many men on the walls, we're definitely going to just destroy them here. Yeah, they're down to 70 men. We're on 100. They took 4 times our amount of losses. They've just got reinforcements. They actually are still overpowered by us. We can still absolutely just demolish them here. Ooh, I'm actually duped that. Ooh, I need to be a little bit careful here. Ooh, I can go down. I'm gonna actually run inside of... Ooh, I got hit with an axe before I could run inside of there. That's not great. But we can go ahead and just finish off, because this is the last hope for the Southern Empire is to hold this fief. But I don't think they're going to be able to do it. And this is just going to scatter them to the wind. And they're going to have to beg different kingdoms to join. If none of these clans join, and then we kill the Khuzaits, none of the Khuzaits join, I truly think that they've broken it so whenever a clan dies, it doesn't join anybody. Ooh, did we actually get pushed off the wall? I think we got pushed off the wall. But we have got that elite men now, compared to them, that even like 8 of our men could wipe their entire force, just straight off the wall. Yeah, we're just slowly flooding in more and more men. Yeah, that's very good here. We've even managed to get the battering ram and stuff on the up and going, which I kind of forgot we had a battering ram and stuff. In all honesty, that's how we could just retake it so easily. Even with reinforcements, they're gone. Yeah, we managed to deal 400 casualties basically to their 85. That's a victory here, and that's obviously beautiful, as long as this last guy's not glitched. Oh, luckily he's not. Yeah, so that's victory here. The south is now dead. Completely and utterly dead. And that's obviously quite good. But we're at war with like 5 houses and then a bunch of different terrible forces, but that's obviously the victory here. And with the south being dead now, we've got a decent sized faction here. Hopefully they give that to Battania. I'm not sure if they will. They might just not give that to Battania. But they've took Legetta back, so I think what we're going to do is we're just going to leave them to do what they want. I'm meaning the Valentians here, and we're just going to really crush the Kuzettes here. We're going to hit the Egenster. We're actually double sieging that. If we triple... Oh, we're going to triple siege that. Which I think is probably a waste of resources. We could siege 3 castles in that time. But 5k is going to... Sadly, not Battania. I'm not going to give it to Akram. Akram can get some of his own land. He's got 2 towns and a castle. He's got 2 towns and a castle. But Oros has been with us longer. Sadly, none of them went to Battania, which I think is a bit crazy. That none of those fiefs went to Battania. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to siege Cyratos. So we'll be back once we're ready to launch the assault on Cyratos, unless we've got an update. Oh, Ab's getting sieged. There's not really much they can do. They can take a few fiefs, unless they actually launch an assault on one of my cities. I've been making like 20k a day for a long time here. Yeah, 22,000 a day. That's great money. And we'll be back with us sieging Cyratos. Actually, we're going to wait here quickly. Oh, the Battanians took dinner. Who's that going to? Akram. Yeah, that's quite good if it's going to Akram. Battania could do with some more land. But we're going to siege... Actually, we're going to siege Meg B. Hopefully those armies split off into different sieges. Don't all 3 of them just siege Ekenster. But that's exactly what they're going to do. All 3 of them are sieging Ekenster here. I guess it kind of works. We're getting sieges done. It's just not very effective. Yeah, so we'll be back once... Oh, who declared what? Gyarios. We're at war with every faction. We're going to siege Myzea. Because Gyarios declared war on us, we're going to siege Myzea. Oh, the Battanians actually made peace with the Kuzettes. They're at war with the Western Empire. So what we're actually going to do is we'll declare war on Battania. It's going to cost, 2,000 influence. That's not really great. 2,000 influence is gone now. Have we got... Oh, we want to pay peace for... We want to pay for Battania peace as well. We're going to siege Myzea here. We're going to hope that Battania can do something here. We're at war with the full world. We're going to siege Myzea. Then I'll be back. Well, we'll be back once we're ready to launch the assault on Myzea. And then what we're going to do is we're going to siege a lot of the Kuzet stuff. Make sure they die. So we'll be back once we're ready to launch the assault on Myzea. So I'll see you then. Right, so we're back. We managed to destroy all of the capitals here. We're just going to launch the assault. I don't think it's really worth waiting for them. And if we take this, that's going to actually be pretty nice. We take this, then we can maybe take some more Kuzet land. Kuzets go down a bit. We can also give this to Battania, which solves the problem of what we're doing with Battania. I don't mind if he gets some Kuzet fiefs. It's just I want him to get at least one imperial town, which they weren't giving him. But they'll kind of be forced to give him this. And if they don't, I'm going to force it to him. He should be on the board though. We're just going to get them to follow me. Is there ladders? Yeah, there's ladders right here.
Infantry! Kill them! Infantry! Give them infantry! Arrows!
Yeah, we're just going to merge all of the archers there.
Loose forward!
Yeah, we can just get up the walls here. We can get up the walls, deal a decent chunk of damage. This should be pretty nice here. We just need to obviously lift the ladders here. With us winning this though, that's going to weaken the west finally. This is one of the first things we're sieging from the west. Which it's actually kind of surprising we haven't sieged anything off the west for a while. Besides stuff we sieged back. We've sieged a few things back, like Artesia and stuff. Well, actually, that wasn't me. But I personally haven't sieged the west in a long time. But I am taking the walls a decent chunk myself. I managed to weaken the walls a lot myself. Oh, I'm actually getting hit like all at the same time. Yeah, we're getting really good damage here. Yeah, this is going obviously quite nice. We're not getting too many kills, but I don't think they have that many men just to hold this position here. Oh, I actually missed. Oh, they've brought quite a few more elite infantry up. Luckily, they're just stupid and don't know that I'm right behind them, just killing them. They've just let me kill basically well, they let me just kill basically that full unit. Just because they couldn't register that was behind them. Oh, we killed that banner bearer. Yeah, this is going very nicely here. I've managed to get 17 kills, so basically it's 13 kills against 7. So I've managed to put in a lot of work here. I normally do. Yeah, we're absolutely just demolishing them here. Especially me personally. I'm just running through their lines. Just picking up a bunch of kills. Ooh, if I can kill that lord. Yeah, that lord was just stupid, just charged at me. Without even blocking or anything. I managed to get more kills than this full defense combined. I've got 29 kills. I'm actually getting insane amounts of kills. Oh, I only got 66 damage on that guy. Oh yeah, they've got a load more just archers here. Probably going to start climbing up this side of the wall as well. Oh, I can actually probably get a load of kills on these guys. Yeah, we're getting a lot of kills. I've almost got 50 kills just on these walls. I'm probably going to end up going down here. I don't have a shield. So starting to go down these stairs wasn't the best idea. Considering the amount of archers that just have a perfect shot on me. Oh, I managed to go down with 52 kills. Oh, this is really laggy. I don't know why my frames are so bad right now. Oh, there we go. They picked up a little bit. I don't know why they were so bad there for a second. Oh, my game looks like it's about to crash. Oh, no, it's good now. Yeah, this is going pretty nicely here. And that's the victory. I didn't realize it was going to be that quick. We can go ahead and take all of the prisoners. I'm going to actually finally upgrade those guys that need upgrading for multiple episodes at this point. But obviously going to pillage. We're not really bothered too much about relation. That's got 300 defenders. I don't mind leaving it with 300 defenders. We're going to siege Aikenster. What I'm going to siege is make B, just to like really shatter the Crusades here. That should go to Battania. Yeah, luckily it is going to Battania, so he gets my Isaiah. That's pretty nice to give it to him. Finally getting him a good fief. And he can actually start contributing a lot into walls here. Oh. We did lose Ab, sadly. That's the only thing we've lost, though. We've lost Ab, but besides that, we've managed to hold everything. We've also took Aikenster. Is this Battania sieging a lock? Oh, the Khuzaits think I'm going to let them siege Locana. If it was the Battanians, I'd prefer to siege Make B or defend, but considering it's the Khuzaits, yeah, Akram can get that as well. I don't mind Akram gaming all of these fiefs. Because they're Khuzait fiefs, so it's not like the bad fiefs to give him. Why are we defending Locana? Well, obviously we're going to defend Locana, so we're just quickly walking there. But what we're going to do, I think, is siege Make B. Hopefully Battania sieges Valandiv, just moves that kind of badly placed fief out the way. Obviously them taking a fief that I don't really particularly want in the kingdom isn't too bad. I think we're just going to send troops here. We kind of want to get some sieges done here. And it's not really like it's a damaging army. We're going to take all of the men. We're going to put it on tier. We're also going to recruit whatever 7 men there is there for morale or whatever it is for. Yeah, we're going to take the 7 men. We're going to upgrade. I'll be back once we're ready to launch assault, but I will donate all of the men that aren't Battania to some of our lords here. But we'll be back once we're ready to launch assault and make B, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, as you can see, and we're getting double sieged. Poros and Ortizia are both getting sieged by the west. We're about to lose 2 major cities to the west. That's not great. We definitely need to get some sieges done here. We definitely do. I don't think they're going to create any more armies, so we're going to head to Baltic. We're going to gather a major force, and we're going to start sieging the Khuzaits now. We need the Khuzaits to die as soon as possible. So I'll be back once we're ready to launch the assault, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, as you can see. We're ready to launch the assault in Trakhand here, and we're going to launch the assault. I decided to siege this instead of Make B, because Make B had Munchung in with 200 more men, which means they had like 600 garrison and like 400 militia. They had about 1,000 men. So even though we have a 3,000 man army in total-ish here, I decided this is going to be easy. So you can take this, take another one of the towns, then take a bunch of their castles. Really just finish off the Khuzaits here. I think we are going to end up the episode after this siege here though. And once we end up this episode, then we can see what we need to do here.
Infantry!
Yeah, we're just going to charge up one side of the ladders. But after the siege, I think we're definitely going to end of the episode. We can see what we can do in, obviously, later episodes. But we can probably finish off Khuzaits in the next episode here, because they'll have 2 towns and 5 castles. And if, say, one of our army sieges 2 castles, we can definitely siege 2 towns and 3 castles in one episode, if we're efficient as well. We are about to lose both of those fiefs that we were saying about. I think we're about to lose Poros, and I think Ortizia is just about started to get siege, because 2 of our armies started to head to Ortizia just a second ago. So I'm assuming they're just starting to lose Ortizia. Oh, if they sit on that wall, they're going to take losses. Oh, if I can actually just draw them back and forth, the archers can just do their job and kill them. Kill the men. And if we can wipe, say, 30 Khuzaits men or whatever is on this wall, probably a decent chunk. So especially if we can get out in the open. If we can fight them out in the open, whichever one's on that angle towards the Fiend Champions are just going to take damage. Yeah, that's actually exactly how it worked. All the ones that had the backs towards the Fiend Champions just died. They didn't even get much damage on me, they just died. Yeah, we managed to crush that Khuzait force. Then once we get more of the men climbing up the ladders, we got 3 men in the walls. Well, 4 in total if you include myself. They're trying to retake this wall. Yeah, we're definitely destroying them here. This is going very nicely. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of kills, obviously, but there's not really too many men left on the wall here. But the Kuzits obviously are on close to their last leg, which is obviously pretty good. And then we might take our wrath over to Battania here. Because obviously we finished off the south this episode. Ooh, I might go down. Ooh, luckily I didn't. Obviously we finished off the south this episode, so if we can finish off the Kuzits next episode, then that's going to leave 3 kingdoms. Which we can take the 3 kingdom war. Because we can just really focus down on the Valandians. Then we just need to fully focus down on the west. Just really crush the west. And we also need to hire clans off the west, probably. But also, the 2 towns that we're about to lose are probably going to get given to one of the 3 new clans that they've just been given. If I can hide behind this infantry line here, that would be nice. Because I don't really have the health. Oh, I definitely don't have the health now to be right up in the battle. Yeah, I'm literal, like, I don't even know. Probably like half of a hit point. Oh, I almost just died. I can't be pushing too far forward, even though there's a lord there that's probably about to die. Oh, I kind of just need to run here. Obviously, if I can get some kills, that would be nice. Oh, I managed to pick up 2 kills there. Oh, I thought that was our reinforcements, but no, it's their reinforcements. Yeah, we're getting definitely a lot of kills here. Especially being the tiny bit of HP we are. We probably should just sit out the battle, but I'd prefer to get kills and help in the battle, even if I'll go down. Yeah, this is going very nice. We've got 100 kills and they've got 14. Oh, I did finally go down. After all of that, I finally went down after getting probably like another 8 kills or something like that, which I don't think is too bad. 8 kills without getting hit once. Yeah, we're absolutely just destroying them at this gate here. We're destroying them in other areas, but the gate is just an absolute massacre of Kuzits here. Oh, we absolutely just crushed this fief with beautiful odds here. And with us taking this, now the Kuzits are really left. They're really left with little amount of fiefs. I think that is where we're going to end this episode. But it's definitely not a bad place. The Kuzits are about to die. The south we managed to kill. Obviously, we're about to lose 2 fiefs. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to head to whatever my next target is. How many defenders does that have? 700. I'm going to take out probably about 300 of the men. Hopefully, they have like massive groups of... Yeah, that's a couple hundred men that I can take out. Just off that. I don't think anybody's really going to feudal this many garrison members. Yeah, so I'm going to quickly donate these, then I'll be back for a short thing just before ending off this episode, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back. We've got the Chakan voter here, which is going to go to... Do we want it to go to Akram? He's only got Lakana. No, we're going to give it to him. He's only got Lakana. He's got a lot of stuff. So him actually getting something, finally, that's a big city of some kind, is pretty good. They're going to Unsec to besiege. That's not too bad. They take Unsec. Oh, we're losing Valandiv, I'm assuming, to not Valandians, Battanians. We lost Atricon to the Battanians. We're losing Valandiv to them. Oh, they're stupid. They could have defended Ortizi, but they've just decided to siege Legata. I guess if they want to be stupid, they can. Ortizia, they give Poros just to their king. Their king took Poro for himself, which is pretty surprising, considering the amount of clans that don't have any land. Their king taking it is a bit surprising, but I guess he did. Oh, Ortizia's being lost. Yeah, so they've managed to take one of their major cities back. So they're up 4 towns and down 1. So that's actually pretty good for them. Ortizia, we're going to wait for the Ortizia vote. Unsec's getting sieged by us, which means if we take that, they're going to have 4 castles and 2 towns. We're going to take onto guard. Then we can start sieging the castles and finish off the Khuzaits next episode. We're going to obviously launch the assault here. We're going to start getting the trebuchets up, and they're giving Ortizia to who? It's going to be very surprising if their king takes another fief. Oh, Gario's, being the greedy man he is, has just took 4 of their cities. Yeah, so we'll be back in the next episode, obviously, but Garios is just not... He's just annoyed a lot of his lords. I can tell you that one. He's annoyed a lot of his lords. Unsec is getting sieged. Legate is getting sieged. Yeah, so we'll be back in the next episode once we're doing something, so... Well, we'll probably be sieging this version of Khuzaits, so... Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more. Thanks for watching, because I really do, as I say, literally every episode now, I really do appreciate everybody watching. I'm not just saying it, I genuinely do. Deep down, I really do appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate the comments, the likes, the subs, everything. I just want to make good content for you guys, and if you've got any ideas of any more content you want, then I don't mind doing it. If you want any challenge campaigns on Mountain Blade, or if you want me to look at other games, then feel free to let me know. So, thanks for watching. Peace.